I'm Jason. The world is yours. This is the NBA playoffs. Memphis Grizzlies versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Game 3 box score recap. The Memphis Grizzlies defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves in their Game 3 series. They take a 2-1 lead in this series. They win this game by 9 points, 104 to 95. Let's go over the box score. So the Grizzlies had 3 players in double digits. Their leading scorer was Desmond Bane with 26 points. 2 players off of the bench had double digits. Jones and Clark. Clark had 20 and Jones had 10 points off of the bench. Not many other notes. You can see Morant had a triple-double. Morant had 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. He was only 5 for 18 from the field, but he had a triple-double here in this game. A good win for the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's check out the stats for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4 players scored double digits. Their leading scorer was Russell with 22 points. Beasley gave them 11 points off of the bench, but they only had 1 player score double digits for them off of the bench. You see McDaniels played 22 minutes and Reed played 10 minutes. McDaniels only had 8 points and 2 rebounds in this game. Not too many stats to go over besides the plus and minus in this game. The plus and minus stats for some of these players are pretty ridiculous. Let's look at Jackson Jr. was plus 14. Morant was plus 20. Desmond Bane was plus 14. And Williams was minus 11, but if you look at the plus minus for Minnesota, it's really bad. Edwards was minus 9. Prince was minus 18, and Beasley was minus 21. So a pretty bad showing for the for the Minnesota Timberwolves at home. They did lose. They won game 1 of the series, right? They won the first game of this series and they lost the second game, and now they've lost the third game. Memphis now has retaken home court advantage in this series. There's another stat I want to go over. The game cast, you could see where this game changed because Memphis was down by as many as 26 points in this game. As you can see in the fourth quarter, that's when this game was won and lost, if you can say that. Memphis dropped 37 points in the fourth quarter, and the Timberwolves at home, right, the first home game of this playoffs, they only scored 12 points and they lose. Pretty bad showing by the Minnesota Timberwolves. They are now down in this series 2-1. I think by the look of it, Memphis just took their heart and their soul the last 2 games. It does not look like Minnesota is going to come back and be any threat in this series. But we'll see. It's only game 3. We'll see what happens in game 4. You basically have to say that's kind of basically a must-win for Minnesota. Game 4 will happen on Saturday night. But this was a Game 3 recap. I'm Jason. The world is yours. This was the NBA playoffs. Memphis Grizzlies versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Game 3 box score recap. Memphis Grizzlies take a 2-1 series lead over the Minnesota Timberwolves with a Game 3 104 to 95 win. Thank you for watching.